working it inside to Nurk. CJ with the handoff, 7 to shoot. CJ gets that to roll in.
In any game they play in.
Nurkic feeds Melo. Melo trying to get the bunny to drop.
Big reason why those assists per game numbers is up is because you have that man in the middle again.
5 points, 6 of 7 from 3. Dame shot a little too far. Blazers control. Dame will try another deep one, and Dame gets that one to splash.
Setter. In a lot of games, as Zubac gets these steps.
Dame working against George. Collins will try a corner 3. Zach Collins gets his first 3. Nurk hands off to CJ. CJ flips it outside. Nurk will take a rhythm bounce, and Hezonja into the game for Collins. Jackson trying to work it against CJ. Jackson gets that one off the glass. Working against Morris. 12 to shoot. Melo, turnaround jumper, gets that one to fall.
Who's on the court or any of that, we got to come out here and play like everybody's out here because it means, and that was my mentality.
Nurk with the steal. Blazers push it down the court. Melo, he's got 4 already. Make it 6 for Nurk up top. Nurk palms the orange, waiting for some traffic to clear. Carmelo Anthony.
Clippers have to communicate it. Reggie Jackson is glued to Damian, but they forget about Melo.
Morris tries to clear some space.
Put the ball on the floor if you run them off the three-point line.
CJ's 3 is good.
Masterful. Didn't get the layup, but can get to the rim.
Gabriel up top against Williams. Williams
upon his return, but is capable of 30-point nights. Abilities, we're talking about 60 and who knows, probably 70 one day.
Dame knifes through some defenders, making it look too easy this morning. Jabs at Green. Melo will try a corner 3. Hezonja, though, able to tap that in. Being physical.
That's about the only way you can neutralize Gary Trent Jr. right now. Look at Lou Williams. A foul could have even been called. That could have been. This is the kind of defense he plays. He's all into you as soon as he gets to the arena.
And Gary Trent Jr. with the cookies. Races it down the floor. And how about the sidestep?
Impressive. Never fails.
Williams, he'll hustle it back, and Lou Williams. It was only a matter of time before he found his rhythm once again. Dame, step back 3. That's just filthy right there.
Dame's not done.
Dame just blows by the entire Clippers team. Left hand. Gary Trent Jr. jabs at it. Williams has to get it up. Right hand scoop shot, and that falls. Gary Trent Jr. Defense.
There it goes.
Blazers will get set for second quarter action. When we come back, Damian leading all Blazers. 7 to shoot. He works against Patterson. Melo getting into the rhythm. Right hand. Defending Zubac. Sinks into the paint. Magruder tries the floater, and that bounces in.
He was one of the guards that really enjoyed going against Damian and CJ.
Jackson, he answers with the 3. So the 4 fouls on Hezonja early in the second quarter. Melo, he's got 10, make it a dozen.
Even like the first layup he got, it ended up on the left side, but it started on that right side.
The rebound. Gary Trent Jr. will try a 3. And Gary Trent Jr. 4-3 in the restart. George tries to get into the paint, draw some defenders. Gary Trent Jr. will try his third 3.
Wow. He was open early in that play, had his hands up. CJ saw it. Wynn, get down there.
Gary Trent Jr. hurdles Paul George up top. Anthony Simons.
The most tenacious Blazer defenders involved in the same play. Wynn first to the floor. Gary sees Anthony, your partner, puts it up high for him, and Ant does the rest. Oh,
2 Blazers almost pass that one away. Simons recovers, fresh 24. Zach Collins will go ahead with the slam.
I'm watching a compilation of LeBron James defensive highlights. You know, just being active.
Great stuff from Gary Trent Jr. CJ will knock down the 3, so 5 straight points for CJ
from the 3-point line.
Blazers 9 of 15. Paul George answers back.
Like it's consistent as CJ gets tons of space off the screen. Crossover in the paint.
Oh, CJ McCollum.
The interior handle, cross, draw one. Oh, drop it off. Nurk, you got a present. He's on the floor right now. Dame comes away with it. Oh, now PG has it. And after that's not. But during the end, that it's just that Gary said he's not going to laugh, and he sure enough did not. So when
Gary Trent Jr. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. as he continues to lead from the side. So a couple of plays where players thought they were going to get free throws. Dame up and under.
So Dame just says, I'll take the baseline if that's what's available.
7 assists. Blazers 16 as a team. Morris wants a 3. Cans the Clippers. George working against Gary Trent Jr. And the dog is hungry. The dog is hungry, Lamar. You can't put the T-bone down in front of the pit like that.
This guy, man, this is wild. And like the noise he's talking, it's not like fake noise. It's not that rah-rah.
Morris able to get the rebound, puts it back in. So the Clippers.
But he guards this guy and CJ in practices.
In the second quarter. Nurk, beautiful pass to Melo. Melo splashes the 3.
Here goes the 1. Look at this dude. To the side, keep running toward the baseline.
George inside, flips it to Morris. Morris over to Zubats. Nice ball movement by the Clippers. Potential 2-for-1 opportunity. George tries to force the jumper, gets that. 5 to shoot. CJ going to the right. Step back jumper. That falls.
The Blazers sending 2 at Paul George, not letting him get comfortable. You got to rotate out of that on the challenge.
Dame thought about it. CJ, he'll do it. With it.
What a pass.
Oh, Zach Collins, nobody in the air with it. George will try a deep 3, and that falls. Good against Morris. Saw Melo from the right side, and Carmelo Anthony for an open man. Flips it to Shamet in the corner. Shamet will get another clean look, so Shamet.
Baseline drift on the opposite side in the corner. And Jackson Jordan going to the...
Shamet, 2 seconds left. Step back 3 from Shamet. And Zubats able to battle for the board. And Shamet comes down the lane. Loses all of the traffic. CJ finds his footing. Step back 3 from CJ. Tough shot for Gary from outside. Jackson tries to lower the shoulder. He'll knock down Simons. Draw the foul. Clippers send 2 defenders at Dame. Dame able to shake them both, though, with this.
Or jab and recover.
Dame goes right down the lane for the Melo trying to defend. Green trying to go old school with the hook shot. That's off, but Patterson there to clean things up. CJ working the clock. 4 to shoot. CJ trying to get in the middle. He does, and CJ navigating. 5 seconds to go. Ruder feeds it outside. Green will get an open look from the corner, and Green makes the Portland. Nurkic working against Patterson. Nurkic trying to just hold on to it. Yusuf gets the left hand. Shamet defended by Gary Trent Jr. Nurkic slides out to help. Shamet able to turn the corner. Finds Nurkic. CJ cuts through the lane, and CJ able to... We've got a Yusuf Nurkic triple-double. Watch Dame. Beautiful feed in midair. Gary Trent Jr. 5 of 8.
Yeah, he's probably upset about the ones that he missed.
And Gary Trent Jr. mixing it up.
He's back telling them they can shut up all the noise now. After knocking down the 3, look, he just knocks it down and then just walks right into, all right, who am I guarding?
Portland up 2, just under 6 minutes left. Gary Trent Jr., he's got space. Gary Trent Jr., make it rain. 28 minutes, has 21 points. Morris, jump shot up top, it doesn't. CJ defended by Jackson. CJ pull up 3. Big time motion after that. Man, kicks it back out to Morris. Morris with an open look, and Morris bucket. Back and forth game here. CJ wants to replicate what he does. Kicks it out to Green. It's going to be a charge drawn by Damian Inbounds. Clippers try to get it in. Shamet will race it to the cup. CJ tries to pursue, and Shamet will roll it. Shamet tries to feed inside to Patterson. Patterson will get the bucket and the good chance up top. Dame with Green defending. Dame gets through the lane. Dame with a beautiful finish. Man, dribbles by Nurk, stumbles, feeds it up top. This is going to be an open look, and McGruder makes the Blazers pay with a 2-second differential between shot and game. Dame tries to work the corner. He'll pick up the foul and Dame misses both of them. Yusuf Nurkic fighting for the rebound. The Clippers will get it. They're going to have a loose ball foul on Yusuf Nurkic. And the Clippers, with their bench unit, will close this one out.
And he's going to be hungry to make up for what he's going to take responsibility for in today's game.